Kyle Pitts, a young man who burst onto the scene as a college sensation, only to face the harsh realities of the NFL. This is the captivating yet challenging journey of one of football's most highly anticipated talents.
With the fourth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select
It all began at the University of Florida, where Kyle Pitts emerged as a generational talent for the Gators.
And speaking of talented players, Todd has Kyle Pitts, the Florida tight end, coming in at number 6. And off memory, Kyle Pitts is the highest graded tight end prospect you had in terms of where he stacks up in his class as a potential top 5 player.
151 yards on the ground coming into the game over the middle complete. There he is, Pitts. Room service. Welcome back.
Kyle Pitts. I've been seeing his name rise up the draft boards at the tight end position. What is it about him that makes him so special?
You know, I mean, one, he is just a phenomenal athlete, you know, and he's a guy that you can move him around, and he might be the best X receiver I've ever coached. And he's the best tight end I've ever coached because he has a great length. He has great athleticism. He has unbelievable ball skills and body control in the air. And, you know, and then people forget he just turned 21 years old. I mean, he's this young kid that still is growing, developing. But he loves the game. He works at the game. And, you know, I mean, and he's a high character, great kid that comes in ready to be his best every day and push himself. And so, you know, I mean, I still think he has so much growth to develop ahead of him because he's still so young. And he's going to be a special player at the next level.
April 29, 2020,
Hello?
the Atlanta Falcons made a bold and controversial decision, selecting Kyle Pitts with the 4th overall pick, making him the highest drafted tight end in NFL history.
Appreciate the opportunity. I'm ready. Going to Atlanta.
The decision raised eyebrows, and it set enormous expectations.
Take it all in, bro. Take it all in. You earned this.
in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select.
Joining the Falcons, Pitts entered a team under leadership of veteran quarterback Matt Ryan and newly appointed head coach Arthur Smith.
Matchup nightmare does not actually do justice what he does or what he looks like, what he can do. What about from your point of view, Matt Ryan?
Well, you know, I've been lucky. I've played with some some really good players, you know, in my career. And the consistency I would say that he has to some of these really good players is that he's eager to learn and he wants to do it right. And he's wired in that way. And to me, obviously his skill set is incredibly impressive. You know, that's why he was drafted 4th. And, you know, you can see that just from watching him play in college. I mean, it's impressive. But I think the thing that fires me up is, you know, he's locked in, he's engaged, you know, when he's out there on the field, when it's time to work, he's ready to go. And that's a similar quality that all of the really good players that I've been around in my career have had. And so that gives him a chance.